Take a look at what you missed on the last episode of HODL the Line.
What are some things that people can do to protect themselves from themselves?
Ooh, that's a good question.
If you want to start in the basic bucket, I'd say 3 things. Say passwords and authentication, phishing awareness, and personal device security.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of the 3 facets, I would say, that you would look at. When it comes to passwords, use a password manager. Don't use Google integrated password manager, especially if you leverage your Google account, which I do. I mean, that's kind of my masquerade account. You know, what you see now, the Jimbo Fed account, that's my masquerade account. I mean, I have other accounts that I conduct business on that are, segregated, if you will.
Mhm.
And I don't keep any personal passwords in the Google manager. I have a password manager. I use 18 character passwords. I don't ever have to remember them. And then I just change my master password that gets you into all my other passwords on a regular basis every couple of weeks.
That's a great idea.
As far as, phishing awareness, I mean, again, I mean, it's rampant. Everybody sees it every day. And an easy way, I think, to determine if something is a phishing email, if it has a link, hover over the link. If the email comes from Microsoft, make sure it says Microsoft.com in that link, and if it's asking you to reset your password, don't click it at all. I would go direct to my Microsoft account, log in, and then change my password within my account that I know that I always log into, right? Following a link, because they can get a domain that's just one character off, and
Yep.
you hover and it's Microsoft OFFLCE. It looks like an I, and when you glance at it, it looks like, MicrosoftOnline.com.
Yep.
And you click that link, and then it goes to a very Microsoft looking page. And then once you submit and surrender your username and password on that site, they can actually capture your MFA token. And at that point, they're you. And they're whatever you have tied to that particular email address. So I mean, if I get access to your Microsoft account and that's the account you're conducting all your daily business to, I could just start taking wild guesses, right? I wonder if they bank with Wells Fargo. Search your email, look for a username. Oh no, I got a username. I don't have the password, but guess what? I have access to your email, so I'll just reset password.
Yep.
Oh, well, look, it wants the MFA. Oh yeah, I got that token. Let me pull that up real quick. Now just reset your Wells Fargo account. I mean,
It's
that's
scary
how
just listening to you, Jim.
just a
I'm just saying.
simple click of an email can just ruin your day.
Oh, yeah. Same with like images that are sent to you. You click on the image, download it, and they can put all sorts of things embedded in an image. That's why it's very good on your emails to just turn off automatic downloads for images or files that are sent to you, because that is a very, very easy way for malicious malware to just end up on your device.
If you use an Outlook and you click on an email, not double click it and open it up in a full screen. I'm just saying click on it and that thing pops up in a preview pane. I mean, you have opened that email. Now, if there's an attachment, which usually that's the case, is there'll be some type of an attachment, PDF or something along those lines that they want you to download or click that may or may not be what it seems. So to me, if I don't know the person, I mean, I just delete the stuff. As soon as I see it, I was like, what is this? I don't know you, delete.
Yep.
If I see something regarding account, past due, again, I open that email up. Your account's past due, click here to pay. Well, it's from the water company, let's say. I'm not going to click that link. I'm gonna just go straight to the water company website. I'm gonna log in there and validate what this email says. Is it, am I past due? No, I'm not. Delete.
Yeah, delete.
No one's giving you anything. I can promise you that. Click here to receive. That's a red flag. I tell my mom this one. I was like, Mom, if it says it's free, trust me, I'm going to end up paying for it because I'm going to be the one fixing your computer. So, I would just avoid any and all, free tools unless it's from a reputable, known, there's several free, reputable, pieces of software out there. I don't want to, diss on free software, but you got to use caution in those situations.
Oh, yeah.
Know where you're going.
Like you said, you can just go, if it's free, you can go to their website and you can download it yourself. You don't have to click.
Exactly.
I never click a link. It's like the most unsmart thing to do. It's like I said in the comments there, because Wick's wife said something about automatic downloads sound awful. Yeah, but like convenience when it comes to technology is always the enemy of safety.
And actually, should be there in the comments. Had a good point, which is urgent sounding emails. They love, contact us today. Your account's going to get shut down. Just hell and damnation. And it'll catch you off guard at first, but you kind of got to really read the words. A lot of the times when they're urgent, it's kind of broken English.
And I just wanted to bring this up real quick because we see it so much in the crypto space. Scan this QR code, and I know BC's been responding to it in the chat here. What are your thoughts about that? Anything you'd like to add with regard to that?
I'm not going to say don't do it, right? I mean, if I'm at a card show, we do me and my son do sports card shows. We use QR codes.
Yep.
I mean, literally, it's the most efficient way when you're in that particular environment that, someone can walk up with a Venmo or a PayPal or need a Zelle, and we've got a sign there, just scan it and tell us your name and send us the money kind of thing.
Yep.
So, it increases transaction time for sure, especially when you got a limited amount of time to try and make money, right? If I'm using it Venmo to Venmo or PayPal to PayPal or, Zelle to Zelle, okay, that doesn't bother me. When it comes to my crypto, I'm not scanning shit. I mean, it's just that simple.
I hear you. And I'm just bringing his latest Wick's latest comment up here about QR codes and Amazon items. Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine them.
Did you hear the stories on the scooters that were in big cities? They were putting fake QR codes, and you'd go to pay for your scooter. It's just a few letters off on the website. You pay, and you don't get to use a scooter because you just paid that dude $5 to use a scooter that wasn't his. Mm-hmm.
You just paid him $5 to get ripped off.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I went to BTC Nashville last year, there was like printed out papers on like pretty much every light pole saying, "Oh, I'm looking to buy 5 BTC. If you have any for sale, scan this QR code." And I'm like, no.
That was the wisest thing you've ever done, Badel.
Well, I mean, it's just
no BC. You can take the not Bitcoin that's not in my hot wallet.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it's like use your head. If I'm buying a Coach purse, let's say, I'll scan that QR code. I mean, it's part of their authentication process, I should say. But QR codes can be duplicated. I mean, it's not secret sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I saw it on a bus pass thing that they were doing. There's at the bus stop, there's a little QR code that you scan to go to the official website for the bus, so you could buy a bus pass. They were just getting people over like $1 at a time.
Yeah, and I mean, if I put my black hat on for a minute, that is the beauty of it. The simplicity. You know, this isn't swordfish 20 screens and we're just, we're out there going to town, and it's not that. I mean, this is just everyday tools that people use, and they're just trying to catch you on the day that you got your pants down.
Yep.
I mean, that is, and they, and that's why we see it in these big waves, right? Is because typically, you're not going to see someone doing those types of attacks per se, spending a lot of money and time accumulating all the things that they need, right? You go on the dark web, there's email lists that I can buy. There's usernames and passwords I can buy, So whenever, those types of, social hacks occur, yeah, it might be one guy, hitting the go button, but he's an arm's length away from probably 5 or 6 other guys that are just data miners. They just want to hack into your account just to get your data, and then they can sell that. That way it's hands off. Hey, I'm just selling email lists.
I know you had a list.
One thing we
Get to
didn't
'em?
talk about was your device security.
Oh, yes.
Using some type of endpoint or EDR, endpoint detection and response system, some keeping all the updates on your Windows OS, especially on your phone.
Yes.
As soon as those updates come out, I mean, I don't care what I'm doing. I just update. That's very important. It's taking care of all the little things, right? I mean, that's a big, just having rogue browser extensions, on your browser. If you're not using it, just get it off.
Facebook in your box. So are you saying that I should finally update to Windows 11 then, even though I really don't want to?
I'm guessing.
You're not going to see a big difference. End of life for Windows 10 just passed, so use at your own risk.
I mean,
I was going to say, I thought I
I
saw an extension. Did that not happen?
you can, if you do the upgrade, dude. I mean, you're not going to really see that much difference.
Yeah, it's Scooby saying small
Windows
learning
10,
curve.
Windows 11, they're good operating systems.
and they've still got all the security and everything that they're doing for Windows 10. They haven't like retired it yet. So, I mean, you should be fine.
Make sure you join in every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, for HODL the Line.